Hey guys, welcome back to Our Modern Farmhouse with Pat and Kat. Today I am going to share with you some of the common mistakes I see people make in interior design and in home decor. So what my goal is for this video is to hopefully alleviate you guys making those mistakes. So we live and we learn, right? So let someone else make the mistake and you see that it doesn't look right and you do something different. So hopefully with these common errors and mistakes that I see people make, that will help you guys when you guys are decorating your homes. So when I go into people's homes, whether it be to decorate, to help them with rooms in their house, to strategize what vision they're looking for, some of the common things I see when I go into the homes before we get started are large spaces on the walls. So if they have a sofa, a couch, and behind it is a large wall, and they have a picture that's this little on the wall, doesn't look proportionate. You want to make sure you fill that wall. You can do that a couple different ways. So I would get a large picture like the one that I have here. I'm in my dining room filming this, but like the one I have here, I know that pictures can sometimes be expensive. So if you can't buy one that's that large, get a large enough one that you can. And then on either side, you can get smaller pictures and position them to where they are proportionate to the larger picture and have them on the side. That way that space is filled, but you didn't have to do it with a $900 picture. I would get a large picture if you can, get the largest one you can. And then if you still have space on the wall, get two smaller pictures on each side. What I've done, I have a wall that's pretty big and I have a picture that I found that I love. So I put that as the focal point on that wall. And then on either side of it, I incorporated two pictures and I really went off the frames. So the frame of the larger one is like a rustic worn black frame. And then the two on the sides are like a rustic worn kind of a tan, kind of like the color of this candle. So the frame on the two on the side are this color. So they incorporate the larger one because what's on the larger one is kind of this tannish color that's in this horse. So it goes really well on that wall. So make sure you fill the space appropriately and proportionately. If you have a small space, don't put an enormous picture that takes up every inch of the space. You want to make sure you're filling the space proportionately and appropriately. So that's the first common mistake that I see. I see when I go in, wall spacing is inappropriately designed. The artwork on the walls is not proportionate to the walls, and it really just kind of throws off the whole feel of the room. So make sure you buy artwork or have artwork that fits the wall proportionately. A second mistake that I see, that if you are using curtains, we don't have curtains in our house, we just have blinds, but I do know people that do have curtains. So make sure when you have curtains, you don't just get curtains that fill the window. That makes your windows look small and it makes your room look small. So you want to place the rod 2 inches above the window frame and make it go to the floor, whether that be 84 inches, 82, 87, 67, however tall your windows are. Make sure that you get drapes that go 2 inches above to the floor. That's going to make your room look larger and it's going to make your windows look larger. So definitely want to do that if you have drapes or curtains in your home. Number 3 common mistake that I see is lighting. So much so, we are we are passionate about lighting. When we built this house, everything is on dimmers. We've got scenes set. It's all controlled from our phones. At nighttime, we can set it. If we're out of town, we can set all the lighting in the home via an app on our phone, and everything is on dimmers, so we can dim all the lighting in the dining room and the sconces everywhere. So lighting is huge. It sets the mood. It makes your home look beautiful. So make sure you have the right lighting. So as you can see behind me, I have a table lamp. You want to have a variety of lighting in your house. Table lamps, floor lamps. I have a chandelier above me. Chandeliers, if you can see over here on the wall, we've got sconces on the walls. There we go, sconces on the walls. So make sure you have a variety of lighting. That number one, at night, you can dim it all down. If you're having a party or having people over, it sets the scene, it sets the mood, kind of like in a restaurant. At a certain time, we notice it because we're very much into lighting, but we'll notice it, the lights will slowly dim. So it's not noticeable to most people, but we notice it because everything in our house is on dim and on dimmers, and it's very noticeable to us. But lighting is huge, so make sure you incorporate lighting, different kinds of lighting in your home. The other one that I see is not grouping things in threes. That's kind of the rule of thumb in interior design, grouping in groups of three. And what I mean by that, so if you look behind me here in our dining room, I have our horse picture. On this side, I have a lantern, and on this side, I have a lamp. So three objects, 3 decor items, try to stick in groups of 3. And you want to try and do different sizes. So for an example, on the table I have in our family room, I have a galvanized tray on the coffee table. And in that tray, on this side, I have a rustic candlestick. On this side, I have a galvanized kind of a, I don't know, like a canister. And then I have decorative balls sticking out of that. And then in front of that, I have a large decorative ball. So I have 3 items in that tray. I've got tall, medium, and small. So make sure you stay in groups of 3 when you do your decorations and your decor. I've gone into homes where I see the tables behind the sofa are lined with decor, like the whole table is filled. So avoid doing that. You don't want to do that. Pick 3 items and try and get different heights, because you want the eye to go from different areas. You don't want everything the same size, and you don't want to fill an entire table. And that leads into the other common mistake that I see is when people pick a color. For instance, let's say a bedroom. Let's say a bedroom is in a light blue. Light blue is known for tranquil, peaceful. So I've seen many bedrooms in a beautiful light blue color. Love it. But don't make everything light blue. You want to make sure that you incorporate other colors in there. So if your walls are light blue, you want to make sure that you your bedding is either like a off-white or something that keeps the tranquil mood, because that's what you're going for. But don't make everything light blue. So you could have light blue walls. You could, if your furniture needs to be painted, you could paint it like a rustic white or some type of muted, calm color that goes with the light blue color scheme. Your bedding could be a light beige. The pictures on the wall could be, I like kind of the black rustic frames or the tan rustic frames. I like those. So you can stay in the peaceful, serene color scheme. But I see a lot of people, when they find a color, they do everything that color, and you don't want to do that. Another mistake that I see is people getting all of their decor in one size, or they find a plant and plants are good, whether they're real or fake plants. I love putting plants in our built-in bookshelves, in the bathroom, whatever, even if they're real or fake, doesn't matter. I think plants add a lot, but you don't want to go overboard. So if you find a home decor item that you like, don't go overboard. Don't get 20 of it, but in different, forms of it. So make sure you keep a variety of items, decor items that you get. So I'm just going to keep it with those because those are the most common mistakes that I see. So let's review one more time. Number 1, in no particular order, but the curtains. Make sure you get curtains that go from above the window to the floor. That'll elongate the vision of your window and your room. Rugs. Make sure you get a rug that is proportionate to your room and to your furniture. Try and get all the legs of the furniture on the rug. Lighting. Make sure you get a variety of different lighting in your home. You don't just want can lights. You want table lamps. You want chandeliers, different lighting is good, is big. The other one is filling the wall. So if you have a large wall, you need to fill it with a large picture. If you have a small wall, you need to fill it with a smaller picture. Don't fill a small wall with an enormous picture. So make sure your artwork and your pictures are proportionate to the wall space that you have. I think that's it. Make sure you buy decor that is not all in the same color. Again, light blue, love it, but don't make everything light blue in that room. So that is it. That is what I commonly see mistakes when I go into homes. So I hope that helps you guys not make those mistakes. Please remember to click our logo in the right-hand side and click the bell. And please comment, like, share. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. And also stay tuned because we're doing a whole separate segment on lighting. Pat is an expert at it. And again, like I said, we have everything on our app. We can set scenes when we're out of town. Everything is on dimmers in the house. They're all programmed. Everything is all of our lighting in our house is programmable via an app on our phone. So we're going to do a whole separate segment on that, and that's going to be awesome. So you'll get a lot of expert advice from Pat on that, and so that'll be exciting. So thanks again, and everybody have a great one. Bye, guys.